Hey guys, my name's Greg. I play guitar in Shiloh. This is my rig. I'll start with my guitar. It's a 2000 Rickenbacker 650 Atlantis. I have always been in love with their basses, the 4000 series basses, and I was primarily playing guitar. And when I think I just turned 18, I saw this on Craigslist up in Northern Virginia, about an hour and a half where I live, and the guy owned a skate shop up there, and he was willing to set up like a contract type thing where I was doing like a payment system or payment plan every week, and was able to get this at 18 and thought it was going to be my 40-year-old midlife crisis purchase. And I don't plan on getting rid of it ever. I love it. I've played a couple other guitars, and it's just not quite the same feel like this one is. This one has. It's all stock, nothing that I've done to it. I just really enjoy the way that it feels in my hands. I like the way it sounds, and it's small. I'm a small person, so I feel like it fits me well. And it's a beautiful turquoise, green, blue color, teal. So all maple and neck through. Yeah, love it. For the longest time, I've been using a Music Man HD130 head, and I sold that, I guess, late last year, and Drew, our bassist, has been letting me borrow this for the remainder, or up till now. And it's a Bogner Goldfinger 90. I'd never really messed with anything like this. Primarily have always wanted just straight clean sound and let my pedals be the different gain stages. But with the new record, we kind of got a little different, or wrote some different stuff, and it allowed me to open up myself to like different amp tones and distortion gain and stuff like that. So yeah, I've got this thing EQ'd how I like it, and yeah, it's been working really well for what I needed to. There's a couple different settings on it. Clean, sounds very nice. It's got a boost on clean and on the distortion side, and yeah, so it's been working really well for me. Running that through an Atlas 612. This is a company out in Colorado. I bought this secondhand from a buddy of mine, but it's got two vintage 30s in it, and two guitar warehouse speakers, and then two Celestian 80 speakers. I'm happy with it. I haven't gotten to play with it too much in a live setting, but the few times that I have played it, it's been wonderful for what I'm using. I've primarily used Emperor in the past, and saw this and just wanted something a little different. So I've been very happy with it. It's been great. So this is my pedal setup. What I've primarily been using, I think this is probably the longest I've had this board together. I have a tendency to add and change out pedals nonstop, but this has kind of been working for me, so I'm just rolling with it. Basically starts a little junction box just for quick, easy input. That's going into my volume pedal, standard Dunlop mini volume pedal, into my EP booster, and then into my Fuzzerocious Gray Stash. This pedal's kind of cool, fuzz, but it's got a boost and a gate built into it. I think it was an earlier model that he built for a buddy of mine that I bought secondhand from him, and it's also got a couple like oscillation tweaky switches that are cool to play with. So from the gray stash, it's going into my timeline, and this is my primary delay. I bought one, sold it, regretted it, and then bought another one. And yeah, it just works whenever I need it, and it's just unlimited and sounds great. I really love it. So controlling that, I have this Saturn Works switch to bank through presets. After the timeline, I've got my H9. This is just basically a standard H9. I was gonna go with the Max, but at the time I couldn't afford it. But I've basically maxed this thing out, so I should have just gotten the Max in the first place. But great pedal, love it. I'm using this Saturn Works controller for banking between presets and then activating the tuner. I love the tuner on this thing, and it just seems very accurate. And it's one less pedal that I need on my board, so I'm able to quickly bank in and out of that, which is very nice. The only thing I don't like about the H9 is when you turn off a preset, there's no trails to it if you're switching presets. So I bought a Hall of Fame just to run after this to kind of cover up the tails. So that's what this is for, and then this is for more subtle reverbs. From the Hall of Fame, I'm running into my like oscillation noise pedal. That's just like a $60 cheap analog delay that somebody told me about once, and it's been kind of my noisemaker. After my garage tone, I'm going into my looper pedal, and that's just standard RC3. Works wonderfully. Using the FS5U for quickly turning it off and on. And lastly, going into my momentary switch and kill switch, and then that's going out from my pedal board. This is the amp foot switch. It's a lot, but works nicely for what it is, and yeah, so that's what I'm using there. This is Greg from Shiloh. Thanks for checking out my rig.